we gonna start the video?
Huh?
We're gonna start the video.
Oh yeah. Welcome back to our channel, everybody. Today we're taking a different route. You know, we've never done anything like this.
Yeah, this one's like super helpful, maybe?
I don't know about super, but I hope so.
We hope it's helpful.
At least you'll get one thing out of it at least. This is the single greatest invention since the light bulb itself.
We love
Watch
this
this,
thing.
watch this.
Oh, it did do it.
Oh no.
That's a fail.
There we go. Look, and then
It's
dimmer, brighter. If you're one of those crazy people that likes white light, you can even go white.
yeah, this is called an egg light, and you can get it just on Amazon. It's like 20 bucks. But when you're like with a newborn and one person's trying to sleep and the other one's not, this is really nice. I still use this every day for nap time and bedtime.
And this thing will hold a charge.
It does, yeah.
Like, and it's
Dude, this gets thrown around by our
Sully
toddler all
loves
the
this.
time.
He just
So if you don't have lamps
I
or
play
anything
with it
like
too.
that, like this is a really easy solution. Does the trick. Noise canceling headphones.
these are not like, you can't play music. These are to cancel.
Yep, they don't plug in anywhere.
Sully screams a lot.
These headphones are actually for your kids, like if you were to take them to like a football game or
Monster Jam.
somewhere really loud, but we use them for ourselves. Babies, toddlers scream, and sometimes they get really annoying. Like, not gonna lie, this is real parenting for you.
Well, it's like almost beyond annoying.
Yes.
To where like you're gonna go deaf.
Our son specifically hates nap time, but needs his naps, so we wear these.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter which ones you get.
Yep, these are another Amazon,
Yeah.
like cheapo ones.
This, my friends, this does apply directly to all, but
Yes.
Sully has kidney disease, so this stuff right here, is it focused?
I think
Yeah.
so.
This stuff right here has pretty much healed his skin. When you have kidney
Yes.
disease, you got bad skin. Very
So
dry.
dry.
And we found this super early on. He has normal skin. He's had normal skin his whole life, but he was like
Yeah, and we
rough.
have a friend too who has eczema, and this pretty much healed their kid of that as well. This is the Tubby Todd All Over Ointment. We love everything from Tubby Todd.
it smells like yogurt or something.
It's like it's unscented.
I wonder if there's yogurt in here.
Maybe you can read the
Probably
ingredients. It's a clean brand.
No, they're dairy free and gluten free.
You're so funny. It's a clean brand. They do like bath stuff, lotions. They have cradle cap stuff, like literally anything you would want. Tubby Todd does. This specifically is my like favorite product that they do, and we do have a code. So or not a code, it's a link that'll give you 10% off. So if you are interested in trying that out, if your kid has like really dry skin or cradle cap or something, I literally use that for everything.
I also used it a lot when I was working construction.
Yes, and if it works for our kid who is in kidney failure, it'll probably work for your kid too. The next one is actually really fun. We love
It's
talking
very
about
fun.
this. And it's the right time of year to talk about this.
Is it this?
Yes. So it is to make family traditions.
Dun dun.
And this part of the video is sponsored by Simple Design Co. If you've never heard of them, they're basically like a jack of all trades kind of company, but they specialize in stationery, housewares, candles, all of those kinds of good things. And we worked with them this year for our Christmas cards. And so speaking of traditions, Christmas is full of them. Christmas cards, decorating, all of that is like a whole new level of magic when you have a kiddo. So we wanted to kind of show you guys some of the things that Anita over at Simple Design Co. said to us because it's so fun. Let's start with the other box actually. Let's show them our Christmas card. You get a sneak peek. The world has not seen these yet. And so she has lots of different kinds of paper. This year they added rounded corners that you can do. We chose a linen finish on our paper this year.
Look how nice this looks.
And look at how it's packaged.
Look at this. You wouldn't believe this.
It says, you have great taste, and it's brown and beautiful. And they were the sweetest people to work with. They're a family of faith, and she even like messaged me one night. She's like, I'm not sure we got the grammar right, and just wanted to make sure everything was perfect for us. So this is our final Christmas card. This is a sneak peek. And then the back has more pictures of our family on it. So she can customize the back, she can customize the front. She has lots of already kind of pre-made designs on there as well.
And what's this Do you know what this is called?
It's a linen paper.
Oh, did you already say that?
Yeah.
Oh. It's like, it almost looks plaid.
It feels like fabric.
It's very nice.
Yeah, it's super cool. And we did the rounded corners this year that she had just added. So we'll link their shop below. They also have an Instagram that's super cool. And then we have a code. It's Ransome10. And that'll get you 10% off of Christmas cards. But let's show them the other thing too. So this box, she's so sweet. She just said like, we want to send you guys some stuff. And I was like, just so kind. Have you even seen these?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. These are like wall hangings. So this one, we're actually starting with one of my favorites. I don't know if you can see it. But it's just this beautiful, it's like that linen material again. And it says, my presence will go with you and I will give you rest. Exodus 33:14. And then there's another one here that is just Emmanuel. And this one will be perfect. Whoa.
You have it upside down.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
This one will be perfect for Christmas time. This one I love. Jesus is the hope of the world. Follow me. Jesus. They're kind of rounded from being in the box. Angels call this Jesus, but I call him Lord. And then for unto you a child is born. And so there's kind of different materials. They come with...
These are nice. Like, this isn't like a
nice.
Walgreens print.
They come with little hangers like this so that they stick to the walls. So yeah, you'll definitely see us decorating with these this Christmas. We're really excited about it. Go show them some love, order some Christmas cards, spread some joy, start some family traditions. We actually keep our Christmas card every year, so it's kind of fun to look back and see. Whether it's, you know, sleeping under the Christmas tree, going to find snow, planning a turkey bowl.
Did you say sleeping under the Christmas tree?
Yeah, we're going to do that one year. You just don't know it. We can't do it right now because our son's on dialysis at night, but...
I can't tell if that sounds fun or horrible.
I think it's fun. So, anyways, check them out. And thank you, Simple Design Co. The next one.
Oh, the socks.
Oh, socks. You're gonna just use my sock as an example.
Okay, let's reenact this. Okay, Taylor, I just pooped.
Okay.
And it's everywhere.
So if
you have to...
If you're in a public place and your kid poops and you have to change their diaper, they like want to grab their poop. So our biggest trick, you just take a pair of their socks that they have, put it on their hands, because this keeps, if they touch it, it just gets on the sock.
And then they just go like
their
this.
Hands are clean. Yeah, or they are self-entertained. So if you find yourself in a sticky or poopy situation, socks on the hands literally saves the game. Okay, something else for diaper changes. So diapers and wipes, like the cost of them add up because diapers these days, it's like $50.
Also, trust us on everything diapers because Sully has holes that leak. He wears 2 diapers, 2 poise pads.
And takes 6 doses of laxatives a day.
So we know diapers. So
too well.
Don't be like, oh, this doesn't apply to us. It does because we
does.
understand. We know.
Yes. So this is again something related to poop. I have never talked about poop as much in my life.
Poop? She says poop.
Because I say poop weird.
Poop.
But we've never talked about poop as much in our life as having a kid. So welcome to the poop party, I guess.
Poop party.
But anyways, diapers and wipes. Diapers and wipes get really expensive. And so anything you can do to like save money is great. So to save money on wipes, say this is your diaper and it's a poopy diaper, use this part.
Wait, should we reenact this?
No, we're not reenacting this one. If this is a poopy diaper and it's on your kid, use this top part and wipe as much as you can, and then you just kind of curl it up like this, and then you can do the rest of it with wipes. But this will save you so many wipes, and just like grossness in general. Like, please do that. It'll help you a ton.
This is a good one, and it's something that I didn't think was possible. But your kids can have more than enough toys.
Dude, too many toys.
There's toys everywhere.
People always love buying kids toys, and it's super sweet and generous, but you accumulate them quicker than you think you would.
Oh, what's funny is that we have a big old playroom with 5,000 toys, and Sully would rather play with a wooden spoon from the kitchen.
The Tupperware drawer.
Or the Tupperware.
Yeah.
There's certain toys that he loves, but like there's toys that are just in there for him to throw or dump out.
Yeah, that's pretty much what
So it's like if we just put less toys in those bins, it'd be less cleanup, and he probably wouldn't even know.
No, I probably wouldn't. But anyways, there are a couple companies out there that give you kind of specific groupings of toys for their age range. And that's actually super helpful because it kind of minimizes everything that you're out buying. And then it takes the guesswork out of knowing, like, what can my kid like actually think about and do right now. Because at least for us, like in the beginning it was slower than we thought. Like it takes babies a while before they're like playing. A lot of the times they're just kind of like looking and crinkling and things like that. So we have worked with Love Every in the past, and that's a phenomenal brand. All of the toys we got from them are super high quality, but I know there's others like that too. And so find one that works for you, and if you want to minimize toys, that's one way of doing it. Kind of with that, another part of like having a little kid is reading. Not Billy's favorite thing. I love children's books. I love reading them. I love everything about it, but I, like you, don't like reading the same book like a million bajillion times.
Yeah, so you know what she does? She gets a library card and she wipes out the whole place.
I do not.
There's not another mom in this city that gets a library book because of this woman here.
This is not true.
This is true. She comes up with like 50.
So at least for us, our library system, you can place holds on books online. And so I kind of like go through and think about it beforehand. Like, okay, Thanksgiving is coming. I'm going to place holds on 5 to 10 Thanksgiving books or Christmas, and then when that time comes around, you don't have to think about it. You'll get an email that they're ready for you to pick up. And there's I can't remember the exact numbers, but I think it's if your child is read 5 books a day, they've heard like 1 million more words than a kid who has not read that by the time they start kindergarten. And so it's called like this 1 million word gap, and so it's really important that your kids like are exposed to words, but you're not going to want to read the exact same books. And it's too expensive to buy books like all the time. Oh yeah.
So. With the amount of books she gets, I mean, we'd have nothing. Nothing left. This is a good point in the video to talk about Jesus, we're about halfway through. So, I mean, we already got the view. So if you're just going to bail because of that, then you're gone. So.
You're funny. But we're talking about relying on Jesus as parents.
Oh yeah, and I think what goes hand in hand with that and what that might mean is you have to pursue Jesus together and pursue your marriage, which is also pursuing Christ.
Yes.
Because
your priorities get like really thrown out of whack.
Yeah.
When for a while your life is kind of consumed by having this new baby, and so finding a way to pursue your spouse, to pursue the Lord, even if it looks like fully different than it did before. Like I used to wake up in the morning and read. Yeah, that didn't happen for a long time, first having a kid. And so finding time, like whether it's during a nap time or finding babysitters or whatever it looks like, to where you can kind of keep your priorities as much in line as you can, you'll be thankful for that. And like the Lord is your strength in this, right? Like you get to choose joy, even when it's the witching hour and the baby is screaming. Make that a priority and you won't regret it.
What she said.
Trying to find a routine is really hard at first, but I thrive on routine. Billy's more spontaneous than me, but I feel like you still like some structure to your day.
Well, I think I do well on a routine. I think anyone would do well on a routine. It's just I have to do something to break the routine, otherwise I just get sad.
Yeah, you get bored.
Because it's like, oh, this is my life.
Yeah, but one of the things that I would say is, even if you don't have a routine, like try and find some sort of rhythm for your day. And so one of the ones that we followed, or I specifically followed, like when Billy was at work even, it's called Eat, Play, Sleep. You can look into it more, but it's this idea that your day is kind of centered around those 3 things when you have a young child. And with that, there's something called wake windows. And so when you first have a baby, they're awake for like really short periods of time. They're kind of always like in and out of sleep. And then those wake windows get longer and longer. And so you can kind of plan your day around when they eat, then they play, then they take a nap, they wake up and they're hungry, they eat, and then they play. So find something like that works for you. It doesn't have to be that specific one, but like adding in some sort of rhythm into your day so you don't go crazy, super helpful.
The next one's pretty simple. Repack the diaper bag when you get home.
Yes.
It's kind of like doing the dishes as you go, or doing the dishes right after dinner instead of waiting for the next meal.
So you don't have to think about it. Like as if you need to get out of the house, like you're ready to go. The next thing, we've kind of mentioned this, but like there's some new emotions when you have a child and communication challenges. And so just try your best to be honest and open with your spouse specifically about how you're feeling. Like there have been times where we're each like, we need a break. And so just to take that break and like get your head on clear. Like a date night, or sometimes there are days where you're like, I need a few hours to work.
Yeah,
Or
but there's
whatever
also
that
like
looks
a responsibility that comes with being a parent
Yes.
that I think some people take the self-help care thing too far,
Yeah.
and then their kid ends up getting raised by someone else. So
Yeah. So
I don't know. You can do hard things. So
yes, absolutely. Try to leave your house. When you first have a baby, it's kind of scary to leave the house. Like I remember laying in bed, like mentally packing the diaper bag and planning for every excursion and when I was gonna feed him and if he pooped and like all these things. And you'll get used to it the more you do it, but you will feel so much better if you make the effort to actually leave the house.
yeah.
And whether that's a short little stint to the grocery store or you're going to get yourself a coffee or meeting with a friend, whatever it looks like try to prioritize that.
Or like even like a weekend trip or something. Like
Yeah.
it might sound overwhelming, but it'll be better than your routine.
Yeah.
You'll still have fun.
Okay, we're
This
on
one,
to the last two.
Legitimately don't have a clue what it could possibly mean.
The Fed is best one?
Yeah.
Okay, so this
Let me
is
start
for...
Fed is best. Now please inform me.
I'll inform you and I'll inform everybody else. So one of the biggest things when you have a baby that people worry about or talk about is how are you going to feed that baby, whether it's breastfeeding, formula, pumping, tube feeding. You know, there's like this whole slew of things that you're kind of like faced with right away. And
Is that like a granola? Is that a bad thing to say on the internet?
maybe? This is not the granola approach.
Okay.
Crunchy
Oh, you're
is
saying
the
Fed
way.
is best.
Yes, I'm saying
Got
find
it.
a way to feed your child that
You're
works for
saying
your family.
Don't be granola.
No, I'm saying find what works for you.
Okay.
And if that is what works best for you, do that. I think a lot of people put a lot of pressure on themselves when it's already really hard having a baby. And if it's not working, like, it's okay. Find a way to feed your baby. And if you want to push for, you know, exclusive breastfeeding or whatever that looks like, by all means, absolutely do it. But I think I was humbled in a sense by this because that was what I wanted to do. And my child ended up on a feeding tube and having to have a specific kidney formula, and maybe it's not ideal, but he was given the nutrition he needed to grow and develop, and I think that's the most important thing. So really what I'm saying is find what works for you and give yourself grace if it looks different after you've had a baby than what maybe you thought the ideal was. All right.
Oh, and that also, Taylor had a big say in most of that because it was what involved her. And obviously she talked to me about it, but like, I don't know. As a husband, I would never want to be like, you have to breastfeed. Like that just seems odd to me. Like
he was just very supportive of like whatever we needed to do, let's do it, and how can I help?
Yeah.
And I think as a husband, that's one of the biggest gifts you can give your wife. Like if they want to fully breastfeed, like support them in it and cheer them on. If they say they're done, they're done. You know, like it's what it is. The last one. Remind yourself that everything is a phase. There's good and the bad. So if it's a good season, soak it in, man. And if it's a bad season, it's gonna end. Yeah. We've had that really heightened with our kiddo, you know, starting dialysis and surgeries and things like that. And even in those really hard times, you know, like, we're gonna get through this and it's gonna pass. But when it's good, like I always talk about like that sweet little 8-month-old time frame where they are just like learning leaps and bounds and they're smiling and giggling and like you're just like, how is this baby real? Like soak it in because it does go really fast. And you're gonna love having a toddler too, but you just gotta cherish the moments that you have with your kiddo because they are such gifts. Those are our 15 tips. Let us know if you have additional tips down below that maybe we didn't touch on today. Check out Simple Design Co. if you are in need of Christmas cards, and we'll link some of those other things we talk about in the notes below as well. But thanks for watching. Happy parenting.
Backflip.